Today I will be wading 6 miles of creek. By road, it is about 6 miles. I'm actually going to trip it on my truck while I'm going by it just to see how long it actually is by road. So by creek, it's going to be even longer. I'm going to start and stop on my watch how many miles I do just to see how far I actually do today in this creek. But my wife is going to be picking me up at the drop-off spot. I'm going to leave my truck there, and then she's going to drop me off where I'm going to start at. It's supposed to be really hot today, but I'll be in a creek, so this should be a pretty fun video. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Doing 6 miles or more of straight creek. It's going to be a long day. You're good. Okay, so the wife has dropped me off, which means if I want to get back to my truck, I have to go through the creek. And we're going to try to find a better dropping distance. I think I can go right here, actually. Guess we'll go in right here. All right, spot one at the creek. So I believe we're going to start the day off with this skirted Ned. According to the watch, I have done about half a mile today, and I haven't started on the creek yet. So we will use that as our basis. This is the starting point of a half mile, and I'm going to show on Google Earth exactly how far I've went. I'm not going to cheat any of this. If I go less than 5 miles, I'll make sure I tell it. But now it is time to start this creek adventure, starting with the little skirted Ned Senko. Let's go. Pockets to fish, and the water is actually pretty low right now, so these deep pockets are going to be a little bit harder to come by. But when we do find them, there should be a nice, influx of fish hanging out around them. And it's a beautiful day. It feels great. So, I'm really excited to be doing this. In my bag, I got 2 waters, and then I got 2 Lunchables. That's my rations for the day. And that should be enough. But I think we're going to have a good time. We're going to find spots I've never been to. And there's going to be spots I have been to that you might recognize if you followed with my creek fishing series and stuff. But for the most part, there's going to be a lot of new, some old, but a lot of new spots. Oh. I'm going to be using Google Earth for most of it. There's a bunch of carp right there, it looks like. That's carp. They're pretty decent sized carp. All right. Definitely some deeper area here. I'm wanting to get, oh, this is beautiful right here. I'd say there's definitely some small creek bass and stuff in here that might be able to crunch down this Ned rig. Wow, look at all them carp. Pretty little carp too. Guys, this is what a chub minnow turns into. Those who have been a fan of the channel for a while might remember, I think up here is the spot where I found that whale looking thing last year. I think this time I'm gonna try to look at it a little bit more closely and see what it is. Right now we are behind a coal mine, and if you can see it, right there is a little conveyor belt for the coal mine. Looks like something's trying to fall. I'm gonna Got to be wary of that just in case. But for the most part, a lot of what I'll be fishing today I have never fished before. So it's gonna be a lot of fun exploring these different areas of creeks and stuff that I haven't seen. So we're, looks like past these little, it's like faster moving water here. We got some deeper spots that we can hopefully start catching some. I knew getting to these spots would take a second from where I dropped in at, but the main reason I wanted to do this today, just to challenge myself to see how long it would take me to do it. Looks like there's a little bit deep right here. Let's see if there's anything hanging out. All right. Let it sit for just a second, see if I can draw a bass out. This is a little bit deeper for sure. I'd say there probably would be a fish here. Maybe up under that. I don't see any. Nothing yet. The rig I'm using, I got out of a mystery tackle box. And mystery tackle box is pretty daggone sick. I've been using them for years. I have a link in my description if you want to go down there and get yourself some. They partnered with me for a little bit. They're the first like actual sponsor of my channel. And it would help out a ton if you could go down there and maybe get yourself something from mystery tackle box, and using my link lets them know that you came from me, and I'll get a portion of the sale, and it just, everything goes back to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So we're going to try a few casts right here at these trees. See if there's anything here. All right, we have now got the rooster tail tied on. We're going to see if now maybe we get a little bit better luck. I don't want to get near that power line. It probably ain't got power to it, but I still don't want to touch it. I don't know what that noise is, but there's definitely some animals over here. All of this area is just a little bit too shallow. I think that I'd probably be having a little bit better luck if it was maybe more June, because the creek definitely needs to gain a little bit of water. Go ahead and check. So if we check the watch, right now we are at exactly 1 mile. So, and we got a lot to go. So we have pretty good pace too. It's 8:41. I think I touch landed in the creek right at 8. So if I'm doing about a mile every 40 minutes, that's not bad, but I haven't really stopped to fish too much right now, just because everything's been so shallow. There hasn't really been a deep spot. have an idea of where I'm at right now behind Google Earth, like on how far I am. I could be completely off, but I feel like I'm pretty decent distance so far. Normally, if you undo the bail first before casting. Oh my God. So we're definitely finding some of them. Okay, it's getting chased. There's a tiny rock bass over there. I'll try reeling it just a little bit quicker. That hawk was loud. It sounded cool. Finding really cool stuff. The water has been like laughably shallow for the most part, which is a problem. But there is deeper water. I know there is. And we just got to get to it. Because I think there's probably going to be fish there. Oh, yep, got one. Our first one is a tiny. Well, we caught him, so that's one. Got my phone high up in my bag. Way I don't have to deal with worrying about it getting too wet while I walk through this insanely deep water. Big carp right there. I know they'll hit this because I already have. I caught one. I got a few bites too after catching the one, so. I know they're definitely interested in the rooster tail, which is finding them. That bass was way too small to eat anything other than this rooster tail. I'm not really seeing any fish. Normally you need both. Not really getting much bites. Oh, yep, there he is. All right, so that's fish number 2. Let me give myself a little bit more slack to actually get him off the hook here. So our second fish is a nice little bluegill. He's a good sized bluegill too. Oh, calm down. Nice pretty bluegill. Which is really exactly what we want. Just don't know when it would be safe to switch from the rooster tail. Because it is, I mean, it's catching small ones. It was real deep right here. And we'll pause right over here in the sun to eat my lunch. Why does everything got scared the crap out of me right now? We are at a bridge. And it would appear decently deep here. Let's go ahead and check how far we've came. It is 10:16. We are at 3.13 miles, so we're a little bit over 2.5 miles as of right now. And if we're where I think I am, because this is still uncharted territory, we still got a while to go. God, buddy, I'm not going to touch your babies. You're fine. These ducks are terrified of me. If I don't start getting some bites here soon, I'm just gonna have to switch baits again to something a little bit different. Because right now the skirted Ned jig-like thing I'm throwing is really not doing anything. And then these deeper spots, I'm not really seeing any bass either. So I think I may have to switch back to the rooster tail here soon and just commit to throwing it. I think the fish in here is still just a little bit too small at the moment. Alright, we're gonna cast right there. Is that a bite? I honestly think I might have a bite right now. I don't know if I've been here. It looks familiar. I think I may have been here before, but I went ahead and tied back on the rooster tail because it was the only thing that was getting bites earlier. And I don't know if these fish are going to be big enough to really eat that Ned rig I was throwing. So We're gonna stick with the rooster tail for now. I got a white color on right now. Yep, there's a hit. Oh, he didn't swallow it, but it was a daggone good hit. Might hit it now. Yeah, he did. Got him. Okay. Nice red eye. That's what we wanted. Okay. Okay. Nice red eye rock bass. Thank you, little buddy. You got any more of your little friends over there? Yep, there's another one. Oh, missed him. He hit it though. Definitely stacked up with rock bass over there. Throw a few more right here. There we go. Got him. And we got a little sunfish. So that's 4 species so far. We've had a bluegill, a bass, a rock bass, and now we've got a nice little sunfish, and this is fish number 4. Very pretty color on this sunfish. Very odd color. I've never seen that. What is in here? Start doing pretty decent in some of these spots. Might even be able to catch into some bigger bass, because the only bass we've caught is that really small one. Yep, there's one. Here we have a nice spotted bass. So this is another species. This is fish number 5. Very, very pretty bass. Looks nice and fishy here. Oh God, don't get caught up. Be a rough spot to get caught at. There we go. Oh, that was a good fish too. Came up and hit it and then let go. Yeah. Oh. Pick it back up. Got it. Nice little rock bass. Fish was gut hooked a little bit. Oh. Should be fine, hopefully. That's fish number 6 of the day so far. 7. Oh, he hit it, but he gave up. That's a much better cast. I'll let it drop for just a second. That one's about to get it. Another rock bass. Gave up halfway through. Beautiful, beautiful cast. There we go. Good, decent sized fish. One of the better sized fish of today. It's fish number 7. There's fish number 7. I knew we'd start doing a little bit better when we got down to these areas. That was a perfect cast. Let it sit for just a second and sink. Oh, yep. Oh, come on. Oh, do I got him? Man, he's little. Didn't know I had you. Fish number 8. Monster. Hopefully number 9's right here. Let that sink down for just a second. If that little thing bites it, that'd be hilarious. This little minnow. Bunch of little minnows, they're wanting it. Definitely an odd color on this mud. Oh, that was a bite. I was having temperature troubles right now. It said it got too hot a second ago. So I opened up one of the flaps on the side to hopefully try and cool it off a little bit. Oh, that was a hit. Had a couple hits just now. There's one over there interested in it. Catch a few up here. We're at 8 fish as of right now. Second lunch there. Let it cool off a little bit. Still at 8 fish. And about 2.5 miles left, I say, left to go. Bet when I get back to the house, I got a beautiful pulled pork that will be ready to be shred. There we go, there's number 9. Now that's one pretty fish. Just look at the color on this sunfish. Can you open your mouth? Quit fighting me, dude. Oh my God. Just look at that color. That's a pretty, pretty, pretty sunfish. See if we can't catch 10 right here. There he is. Oh, that was a small bass that just hit it. There he is. Oh. They're taking good nibbles out of it. I think that bass might, I mean, he's really little. He might be even too small to eat this. Oh no, fish. We'll definitely catch a couple more. Leaf scared the crap out of me. I thought I had me a fishy friend below me or something. Quite nice. Let it sink down a second. Yeah, I had a hit there. Something chased it, so there's something in there. Ah. That felt like a hit. Oh yeah, good one. Decent bass. Best bass of the day. So this is fish number 10. Calm her down now. Decent creek fish. Bass number, well, fish number 10, bass number 3. There we go. Oh, big carp right there. I missed one just there. He was a decent sized bass. I think that bass put us at 10, didn't it? Yeah, it did. So now we're gonna try to get to 20. That's the new benchmark that we want to hit today. So as of right now, I have been to these areas and I have went a decent distance. I've went to at a spot that I can definitely name, but there's a good, probably, I'd say close to almost 3/4 of a mile stretch from where I was to where my truck is. And whenever I get to that, I'll tell you that I've never been there. This looks incredibly fishy. I mean, there's just bound to be a little rock bass or something over here. I just happened to look over and I found some friends. How are you guys doing? Oh, Lordy. I think we might start getting in a little bit deeper water now. In these last 1.5 mile stretch, we catch a ton. Oh wow, that was quick. There's number 11. There's a big turtle. There's number 11. There's a few over there. There's 12. Ow, buddy. Calm down. $12. Nice rock bass there. That's a big, big turtle. Oh my God. All right, we're still at 12 fish. I had to turn off the GoPro there for a few minutes because it started getting really hot and kept turning me off, so. We're in a little bit deeper pocket now. There we go. There's number 13. This looks like a pregnant. I think she might be pregnant. Little tiny mommy. Pregnant or full of food. Get packed up in these deeper areas. We got some garbage bags that hang in here. We're coming up on home stretch because now I can see the silos of Kellogg's, which is about maybe a quarter-mile roadways from where my truck is. We're almost fully past Kellogg's. That's what that noise you're hearing is. I have no idea how they're so fast. Now we're at the deeper area stretch. Oh, a big hit there. Yep, there's some hungry fish here. That is a nice spotted bass. All the way up to the belly button on that one. But there's the bridge. I'm gonna throw a cast or two on it. Stepping onto the bridge now. I am at 7.02 miles. I started at 0.42, so that means I did 6.6 miles of straight creek. Right now I'm at 13 fish. I'm gonna throw a couple casts right here. Alrighty guys, so I did 6.6 miles of the creek. We caught 13 fish, seen a ton of animals. It was a very beautiful day. This was a lot of fun to make. If you guys are interested in seeing more videos of me going in the creeks and seeing how many I can catch, let me know. Next time I go, I'd like to have a little bit better gear, be a little bit more prepared. But I had a lot of fun this video, and I really appreciate if anybody's made it to the end. This will probably be a long video. But please just like and subscribe. And if you can, leave a comment on, you know, what I should have done differently, what would you guys have tried in these spots. So once again, check the link down in the description for some mystery tackle box. They're really awesome. They'll send you a box just like this every month to your door, and it has a lot of fun goodies in it, a lot of cool baits. If you use my link, then you know, it lets them know that I sent you, and it helps the channel out a lot. So anyway, just thank you guys for following along. I know this is gonna be a long video. It'll probably be a couple days before I get it up. But I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna eat me some pulled pork. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have a good one.